Good evening. You're watching the news on Croatian television. On Monday, it will have been 25 years since Croatia reconnected its north and south in one of the most significant military operations of the homeland war, Operation Maslenica. The Zadar region, where the battle was fought, is marking the anniversary with several days of events. On this rainy morning, around 50 people set out on a pilgrimage, walking 26 kilometers along what was once the front line. Croatia lost 127 soldiers and police officers in the operation. The pilgrimage is an annual event organized by the Women of the Homeland War Association.
We wanted to pay our respects to the 18 people who died in the battle for Kasić and all 127 people who died fighting in Operation Maslenica. I myself was a volunteer who fought with the unit that defended Velebit in 1991.
In the words of Ante Gotovina, one of the generals who planned this operation, rain is the least that can harm the Croatian people. We're not giving up because our fighters didn't give up. A special mass to mark the occasion was celebrated at the Cathedral of St. Anastasia in Zadar today. Archbishop Želimir Puljić prayed for all those who gave their lives in the name of freedom. He also spoke about the soldiers who survived but are now struggling with physical and psychological trauma.
Anniversaries are a time when our people must remember those to whom we are grateful for what we have today. We must work together in solidarity and accountability to build our country on a foundation of justice, truth, and love.
The leaders of three liberal parties, the IDS, Glas, and Pametno, sat down today to exchange ideas and hammer out a program for 2018. They say they want to offer voters concrete policy ideas and proposals, and above all, optimism. They are looking to lay the groundwork for the European parliamentary elections in 2019 and the next presidential and general elections in Croatia. We would like to offer hope to civic-minded voters, optimism, faith. We want them to know that there are people in politics who belong to three liberal-leaning parties who have an idea how to make Croatia better. We are an alternative to the current leadership, and we represent citizens who want a modern, open, civil society founded on the principles of liberal democracy. The leader of the Istrian Democratic Assembly, the IDS, says the government did the right thing by guaranteeing a loan for the Uljanik shipyard in Pula. The shipyard is strapped for cash and waiting for the European Commission to approve the guarantees. Miletić says shipbuilding is a national interest and an important factor of economic growth.
This was a timely decision, and regardless of the fact that Uljanik is mostly privately owned, I believe the government is doing the right thing. They are waiting for the EC's decision. All EU member states protect their national interests, and the shipbuilding industry is our national interest, and every government must protect it.
Split Mayor Andro Krstulović-Opara has suffered a mild stroke. He was admitted to hospital last night with symptoms of headache and dizziness. Although he is feeling better, doctors are keeping him there for additional tests. His deputies are stepping in until he makes a full recovery.
We did find a minor intracranial bleed, but we still haven't pinned down exactly what it is. Overall, the mayor is feeling better. I just spoke to him. He says hello. We're doing some tests and we'll see.
In sports, Croatia is still basking in the glow of last night's victory at the European Handball Championships. Croatia beat the 2017 World Championship silver medalists 32-28 Norway in their second main round match. After losing to Sweden and an anemic win against Belarus, the win has restored Croatia's hopes of reaching the semi-finals and to put them in contention for a medal. Everyone seems to agree Coach Lino Červar's side were at their best last night in what was the most important game of the championship so far. They were cheered on by 14,000 fans at the Zagreb Arena.
We can talk tactics all you want, but we're going to fight from start to finish like we did today, leaving our hearts out there on the floor. I think it will be tough for any opponent because of the incredible support from the crowd we have here at home. I think we can beat anybody.
Croatian-American mixed martial artist Stipe Miocic has become the first fighter to successfully defend the UFC heavyweight title 3 straight times. The champ outclassed Francis Ngannou by unanimous decision after 5 rounds last night. Croatia's president and prime minister have congratulated Miocic on his record-setting victory. Monday's forecast calls for partly sunny skies during much of the day in most of the country. Dalmatia can even count on predominantly sunny skies. However, clouds will move in by evening starting in the northwest. The mountains and the central regions of the interior may see some light sleet and snow overnight, and the coast can expect rain. There will be high north-northeasterly winds with gale-force gusts on the Adriatic. Winds will fall gradually and shift to a northeasterly during the day. Morning lows will be between -6 and -1 in the interior and between 0 and 5 on the coast, significantly cooler than today's. Daytime highs will dip as well, from 1 to 6 inland and from 7 to 11 on the Adriatic. On Tuesday, a new system will pass over the interior, bringing a chance of some light precipitation and freezing morning rain. From Wednesday on, it will be sunny, but the mornings may be foggy. Expect light breezes early in the week before a moderate southwesterly picks up and drives temperatures up on Thursday. It will be sunny on the coast over the next 2 days. Count on a moderate northwesterly wind, which will turn to a high northeasterly on Tuesday. Winds will shift to a southeasterly on Thursday. Conditions will be cloudy with a chance of light rain. After a cool Monday, temperatures will be slightly warmer. And that brings us to the end of our program. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again tomorrow.